Alright,
We're all set to go to Mesa City.
let's head to the States.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the fiendish five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be picked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boomtown.
Sly Cooper in Sunset. Snake Eyes. I love this music right here. Or maybe not. It's kind of Oh, there we go. I kind of forgot about that little intro to the song. I thought it's a bit different on here in the remaster than on the original.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So, jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
Quite the translation for describing how to use the ninja spire jump back during the feudal Japan times. quite the interpretation. I mean, I wonder that's how they actually, I'm sure that's how they interpret a lot of stuff back during those that time period of feudal Japan, because of course that's where Ryoichi Cooper was. Speaking of the whole mugshot situation, you feel bad ever seeing that sequence when he was trying to get all jacked up so he can get revenge on those who made fun of him. Ooh, doggy. And he was using his guns to blow up his room. I mean, just completely destroy it. It's like he was wanting to completely bury his past. Or, something like that. That's pretty scary if you ask me. Oh boy, I thought I wasn't going to make that jump. Alright, so since we're in a completely new chapter, you can see that, of course, the triangles aren't there. Oh, fell into the water. Great. Watch your step. What? Almost fell down again. So we have to find a blueprints for Mugshot's part here. So, I mean, of course, it's a whole new hub world, so a lot more Thievius Raccoonus pages. I just love this music. Oh. Who let them dogs out? Who? I mean, oh boy, where did that dog come from? He was behind there the whole time. I mean, I obviously knew that. I'm not exactly sure if Mugshot would be that much of a rap or a hip-hop fan.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
That stupid pole was in the way. You can't really see it. Gotta be careful here. Okay. I hate having to walk on really narrow sections to get to a couple clue bottles. I hate that. But, as I was saying earlier, I'm not even sure if Mugshot or any of his fellow dog boys would really be that much hip-hop or rap fans. I mean, because this screams rock and roll right here. I think this screams rock and roll. I mean, sure, I'm a big fan of rock music, or anything that has to do with rock and roll. I mean, but come on, I'm not that ruthless. I'm not ruthless. So, I mean, come on. I mean, this guy just screams complete rebellion, if you ask me. I mean, of course, not as big as a rebel as Lemmy Kilmister was. Rest in peace, Lemmy. Crushers. Can I make it? Yeah. Lucky Charm right on the edge of a teetering lowrider, or muscle. These stinking dogs hiding behind the fences. Aha, yeah, I don't want to forget these. Let me see. Haha, that camera angle is just so terrible. And there's a vault up there. I'll have to come back for it. Oh. Okay, so we got more of these little lights. You know, I really wouldn't want to come through this area if this was at an actual place, you know? I mean, sure, we're in an actual state in the US, but I actually looked up if Mesa City, Utah was actually a location, but it's not Mesa City, but there's a, like the Red Mesa, ouch! Red Mesa, ouch. Red Mesa Arch is what I was trying to say. And, there is also Salt Lake City, Utah, which of course is the state capital of Utah. But I never did find anything for Mesa City besides from this game. So here's the treasure key. Aw, yeah! So you're already at the end of the level, so I'm got to go back. So I do believe the last few clue bottles, the last two, I believe are next to the vault. So let's head on back that way just to make sure. I just love the rhythm of this music. Oh. Here's one. Yeah, I'm going to try and make sure to look around every corner for these clue bottles. I mean, I grew up with a lot of rock and roll music, and mainly the blues music. Mainly blues is what I grew up with. So I consider myself, I think, more of a blues guy more than anything. I mean, of course, I like rock. I think I can relate to any kind of music. Nope. It is not next to the vault, so I'm going to have to do some looking around for the last one. I have to do some looking around. Let's see here. Where could the last clue bottle be? D. Aha! There it is. Oh, get down there. Thank you. Alright. We got it. Let's head on up to the vault and see what we get. Here we go.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
Well, I got the 3 right. 2 digits away from 316. That would have been so funny if there was a vault code with 316 on it.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. better back off to a safe distance first.
Explosive hat. We're gonna see some magic. Don't want to do it right here, though. That's for sure. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and show what it looks like. Go ahead and toss the hat. And watch. Get the camera. There we go. Doesn't really look like a large blast radius, if you ask me, but still dangerous, and you want to make sure you're at least a safe distance before you do it. You'd be surprised on what the actual blast radius is and what it appears to be. I mean, the old saying, everything ain't what it appears to be. Well, I mean, that's just a little phrase you hear every now and then. Everything's not what it appears to be. Alright, treasure key to unlock that. It's time to go into Mugshot's hub world. Mugshot's turf. Oh, this music. Oh, I don't want to fall down. That's for sure.
Well, this mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
I mean, of course, you see the 3 key slots over by that car. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? A cop in the operation. There's only one cop that we know. But I think we'll run into that certain cop later. While we go into the Boneyard Casino. Okay, of course I want to make sure I look at... Oh, stupid camera! Oh my goodness, I was going completely back and forth there. Okay, I want to at least double, check every corner. I know I have to flip the switch here. Or the lever.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun-toting dogs hunting like a pack.
Yikes. Those dogs are right next to me. All 3 of them. Good grief. You know what I could have done? I could have just laid down that mine. I need to make sure I got the mine on. Okay, good. I could have just threw the mine all down there and took them all out at once. I could have done just that. While all of them were running. Up, here he comes. Let's take him out with the mine. It's not going to reach him now. Yeah, great. I missed that one. I completely messed that up. Oh well, what can you do? I need to make sure I didn't miss any clue bottles. So I know some of them could be hiding in the grassy areas. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look. But what it looks like, I don't think so. Okay then. After all that chaos, I did not miss any clue bottles. Ooh, slot machines. Who says we have to pay up in order to get the money out of there when we can just destroy the slot machines? But yeah, it would have actually, about the vault code I was talking about earlier, it would have been so funny if it was actually a vault code 316, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. The vault code 316 says I just whipped your ass. Oh, almost messed that up. You know what? I'm gonna get up here. Toss the mine down there. Oh boy. Surprise! Man, I can't believe it didn't take down both of them. That would've been so awesome. But let's take care of this guy. Unsuspecting victim. BAM! That would've been so epic if I got both of them at once, though. Unfortunately, it was not to be. And of course, there are coins inside those little bottles. But then again, I'd rather just break, you know, alcohol bottles instead of just me drinking them. Because of course, I'm sober. I've been sober nearly all my life, and let me see here. I mean, the only alcohol I've only had was like tiny sips of wine that my mom and I shared back then. But that was it. I didn't do anything hardcore or crazy alcohol or drugs or smokes or anything like that. And I'm so blessed that I didn't even get into that. I'm so happy I didn't. Alright, so what we gotta do here is we gotta deal with this little house here. What we gotta do is we have to there's a little hook that we have to grab in order to get the stuff out of there. So I have to get up top of here. There's that hook right there. I gotta get onto that. Got it. A whole lot of coins just popped out of there. Of course, there's another slot machine. Didn't even get the extra life yet. Oh boy! Oh boy! Jeez, he hit me again! Get out of there, please. Good grief, I just completely messed all that up. Well, good thing I got that charm back. And the checkpoint. Good grief. I messed that up big time. Whatever. At least I'm still in this. And I've got plenty of lives to deal with, so that's alright. I'm actually happy that they got rid of the whole game over and lives thing in the future Sly games. Sly 2 and 3. I'm happy that I got rid of those, so... I mean, it's always nice that you can just play the games without having to worry about continues and game overs and whatnot. You could just completely lay back... Well, maybe not get laid back, but you'll enjoy some intense action while, you know, not... You know, just not having to worry about getting completely tense due to game overs and whatnot. You know what I mean? I mean, still intense action, though. Okay. Just a couple more clue bottles that we have to break. But I think we're getting close to the vault here pretty soon. Getting pretty close to the vault. Oh! Good thing I saw him right there. Phew! Okay, checkpoint, clue bottles, just 4 more to go. Well, at the same time, like I said, we're getting close to the vault. Yep, there it is right there. Just 3 more clue bottles. There's 2. And I suspect the last one's up here. Yes, it is, right there. And that's the end of the level right there. But first, we gotta open the vault.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
I got the 8 right. That's why I like getting those numbers in ahead of time. You may never know.
Okay, this page is from your hyperactive ancestor, B.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
So now I can just go completely fast. So we don't have to just completely waste our time. So we can just completely speed things up. Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Like Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, Here's the end of the level. What we gotta do here is we gotta land on that green panel. We gotta do that 3 times in order to get the key.
Sly, this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
Oh boy, landing on the security. So I want to be careful here. Ah, boy. That one blends in with the red side so well. Okay, but there you have it. There's a treasure key. Those lights blended in so well. Ah, whatever. Got out of there. That's what matters. We got out of there, that's what matters.